right, here we are back. Backyard baseball. We got the win last week in Game 1 over the Giants. We've never played this game before. If this is your first time watching it, I've not played this game. I don't know how the playoffs work. I don't know what could happen here. I don't know if we beat them in this game, if we continue on. I don't know if we have to play all 3 games. I have no idea. But I know that we won 9-5 last week. And we have a chance to potentially put them away here. So, we're going to take a look at it. Ricky Johnson came in, played well for us last week. But we're going to go to our newfound ace in Marky Dubois, who had a good end of the season. And we're going to just hop right in.
Here we are again, ready to kick off another baseball.
Let's see what happens here. It's going to be a heck of a game, I think. They kind of had our number last week. We were not on the same level as them. They were better at hitting. They were better at fielding. They were just an all-around better team. They were terrible on the base paths, and they had one bad inning where they let us kind of take control of the game, and we wound up getting the win from it. But we really thought we were going to lose that game for a good portion of it. And by we, I mean me.
And now, kids, it's time for some action.
So let's see what happens here. Game number 2 of the Fishes and the Giants. Gonna play some ball. And Amir Khan, who struggled last week, only batting .250, had a great regular season though. And Karen Donato, is that who pitched last week? I'll have to look, but if it was, she was aces, and then they brought in the relief pitcher, and that's kind of where things went downhill. Pablo may have not single-handedly, but certainly a big factor in us winning that game last week in Game 1 of the playoffs. Big-time Pablo guy. Big Pablo guy.
And the delivery. A blooper in foul territory.
Big Pablo guy. Of course, it's been a pretty fun series so far. Well, I'm not going to give it its eulogy just yet. Who knows what's going to happen in this game. We could be right back here next week, so I'm not going to say anything.
1 out. The windup fire. A swing. Foul going back. 1 and 2. Takes her stretch. The 1-2 pitch. The swing. And the foul ball.
Look at Pablo fighting this stuff off.
She is ready. The 1-2 pitch. And throw
Doesn't help
deep.
that I'm blinded here.
Like
Oh my! I thought that was gonna go off the scoreboard or something. And the way that they were running under it.
I need a plane ticket to catch this one.
All right, so Pablo. A big home run here in the first to kind of open up the scoring for the Fishes.
From the windup, the pitch. A swing.
That is right on the edge of where I want to play this game, as far as up the bat.
Into the motion, pitch on the way. The swing. It's going to left field, and it goes foul. Oops, the wheels fell off. 1 out. Into the motion, and the offering,
Oh boy.
and popped up.
Oh, drops it though, and Weber is on. So the sure-handed fielding that we saw last week from the Giants. Not so great there from the catcher.
Into the windup, the delivery.
I think the biggest thing coming out of this first inning is going to be
1 out.
Donato having to go into double digits with her pitches.
The windup fire. Strike 1.
That one got by him.
And the count is 1 and 1.
Excuse me.
From the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. Swing.
Uh-oh.
And drove 1 deep.
And they just let that one drop.
Plays it off the wall. Lands on second.
Oh, no. Ill-advised move there. And now it's 1st and 3rd. Nice job by Del Vecchio advancing the runners.
Into the motion, pitch on the way. Swing.
Oh boy.
Strike one. Runners on first and third. One out. Into the motion and the delivery. That was a ball. 1-1.
Hey, batter.
She kicks and the pitch. A swing. Ground ball up the first baseline.
That little blooper sent him running.
And that is going to load the bases now.
Okay, that'll bring up Marky DuBois.
For Marky DuBois. We're going to hit power.
Into the motion and delivers. A swing
Oh.
and a foul ball. Bases
Marky,
loaded.
you're too pure
One
for
out.
this world, buddy. Let's take one deep.
Into the motion, the delivery, swung on. Ground ball up the first baseline.
Oh, and that's going to be 2.
He was
So from
robbed.
bases loaded,
And with
1 out,
Marky
to only getting 1
DuBois
run from it.
Takes the stretch and the offering. That one left of center. Back.
Oh, and he catches the bobble!
That'll take
And
us
could
back
that
to the
mean
Bobby
that this is a game of destiny for the Fishes?
He's set.
Something we haven't been able to do all year. Bobby Bulgarian says, catch that.
And goodbye, baseball. Get 'em, Purple.
So, we're not going to talk about being a team of destiny again, as that ball was sent to the moon by Bobby Bulgarian. 569 feet is what that says up there. That is quite a shot.
They just scored.
So that'll tie it up at 1.
From the windup and the offering. Ball 1 out. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swinging. Strike one. Looks like a heater.
Think I felt the wind from that pitch all the way over here.
Don't you go blinking now, else you'll miss my next pitch.
Into the windup. Fire. Swing. Pop fly. Under it. Brings up and he loved it. Lays out. Didn't quite make it. Throws it to first.
A wild play. To be honest with you, I don't really know what happened there.
From the windup, here's the pitch. A swing. Foul. 2 out. The stretch. Throws it.
Not some broken
Swing. Another strike. Low and away.
This would be a good time to cinch him with a hook or a crazy pitch.
0-2. Here's the windup. Pitch on the way. High and inside.
Man, it feels like we never get those calls.
Swing! Whoops, sorry.
He winds. The delivery. A long one and she's under it. Lick a stamp and slap it on that puppy because that ball is out of here.
Man, I'm not really sure what to do now. That's twice that they've gone yard on us here in the first inning.
Aw. Oh.
I don't know what it's. I guarantee you that's green back there, so I don't know what the deal is.
Joella admits the stretch and delivers. The swing. A long one and deep. On the run. Plays it off the wall.
And, you know, this is kind of how the last game, game 1, started for us.
Way over her head. Lays out.
Good job, huh?
Betty
I feel like we're just kind of in survival mode right now.
throws it. A swing. Strike one. Pulls out the slow ball.
This would be a good time to cinch him with a hook or a crazy pitch.
He comes center, and the offering swung on. Strike two.
Nice run. That's what I like to see.
Looks like a slow ball.
That kid's thinking out there on the mound. Great idea to throw the off-speed pitch.
Runner on first, 2 out. Ready now. The pitch. Swung on. A blooper in foul territory. 0-2. He winds, fires, swinging,
Oof.
foul. 0-2.
Feel like we had that one there.
Into the windup, cuts to the plate. The swing, and popped up. Ready now. And
All right. Well, we catch 2 pop flies here this inning, so that's a small win, but we go into the second down by 1.
ready now, cuts to the plate. Strike
And it kind of feels like that's going to be the only inning that Markey gives us on the mound, because we're really going to have to figure out a way. We're going to have to find someone who can throw strikes today and
the pitch. Swing. Strike 2.
not get teed off on.
Really struggling out there.
0-2. From the windup and the offering, swung on. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those tails.
And that
Okay.
Maria Luna. The target goes up and the offering sliced it. 1 out. The stretch and the throw. The wing.
Oh.
Another strike.
She is really struggling out there.
0-2. From the windup, here's the pitch. Swinging. Popped it up.
The sight of that one, it was so high.
Out. And toward the... From the windup, here's the pitch. Ball 1. 2
Angela
out.
had a big at bat in the last game as well. That helped lead us to victory.
Takes her stretch. Cuts to the plate. The swing.
And she hits that one right to the third baseman, though. Bottom of 2 we go. And I would say if Markey gets in trouble here in this inning,
And the delivery.
probably going to get the hook.
Swinging. Along the line. Running back. And robs her of a base hit. She's out. Tanya into the windup and the offering. Swing. A bouncing ball down the middle. Zings it to first. She's out.
Debbie Nagasawa.
Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
I'm gonna smoke this one by like a bossy cow in the turnip field.
Let's see some action. He comes center. The pitch. Strike 1. Give her the heat.
Think I felt the wind from that pitch all the way over here.
He's ready now. The 1-1 pitch. Back towards the outfield. Under it. Ooh. That was spectacular.
As is tradition, we dropped one finally.
Looks like she just dropped the ball.
Now look, we're just daring them to go after last week.
Embarrassing. You know, maybe it's about time for the ump to visit the eye doctor.
Timmy, from the windup and the pitch. The wing. A long one and there he goes. Rings up. He's all over it. Fires it over. Did he just drop the ball?
Tell me that didn't just happen.
Bobby Bullgreen.
Bobby Bullgreen.
He comes center. Fire. High and outside. Runners on first and second. 2 out.
It certainly seemed like it was a good pitch.
From the windup, the pitch. A swing. It's going to left field. And it's foul. Runners on first and second. 2 out. He's set. The 1-1 pitch. Low ball 2. And the count is 2-1.
Didn't look like a ball.
The stretch. The 2-1 pitch. A swing. Strike 2.
Bobby
And
Bullgreen
now 2-2.
trying to bunt his way on.
He's ready now. The 2-2 pitch.
And behind it, Strike three. Looking for that bunt on strike three. Classic backyard baseball.
And that'll Amir's bunt.
Top of the lineup, dude.
Takes the
Donato.
stretch and the throw. A swing.
It looks like Donato is really dialed in right now
Chopper to
after that
third.
tough
Gotta
first
watch
inning.
your kneecaps on those taters.
Slaps out a single. And it's out of
That's
play.
heady move there from Amir Khan to be running. That sends him to third. Pablo Sanchez will step up.
Takes her stretch and the throw. A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller. Sent him scrambling.
Oh no. Okay.
And he comes in to score. Sidney Weber. Takes her stretch and the offering. Strike one. The runner goes.
I don't know if I would have done that.
Safe at second.
I don't know if I would have done that.
Oh baby. Look at that. Pablo manufacturing runs.
Ready now, and the delivery. Swing. Strike two.
Let's hope this doesn't shake her up.
No out. From the windup, she delivers. Swing. Oh well. Next batter. Swing. Takes the stretch. Pitch on the way. Back towards the outfield. There it
Yeah,
goes.
up the top of the wall. Bounces back into the field of play, but they say.
This one's gonna be raised by wolves.
Ricky just.
Big home run there from Del Vecchio to put the Fishes
Into the motion.
up by
The
2.
pitch.
Oh my goodness. What is that pitch?
That was ball one. One out. Swing. Ready now, and the offering. Swing. Strike one.
Swung early.
1-1. Now pitching.
There it is.
Joella
Joella
Minotti.
Minotti, who I believe came in last week and kind of got the wood put to her. Now we get to her
She
early in
kicks
this
the
game in
1-1
3.
pitch. That was ball two, and the count is 2-1. Ready now. Cuts to the plate. Swung on.
Jesus. Swing twice, Ricky.
Strike two, and the count is 2-2. She kicks the 2-2 pitch, and he was banned. Okay. Into the windup. The delivery. Foul. 0-1. The windup and the pitch. A swing. Hit hard.
So Markey, a little seeing eye single, gets through there.
Takes her stretch and delivers. High ball one.
That one was just a bit wide.
Runner on first. 2 out. The stretch. The pitch. The swing.
Oh boy.
A bouncing ball.
Weber might be fine, but Markey.
Sent him scrambling.
And it's
Oh, is out of it
halfway.
somehow.
Aaron.
Once again, I would assume that if Markey gets in trouble here in this inning,
Here's the motion. The delivery. Strike one. Hot one down the middle.
That was a show-me hitter for the breaker coming next. I bet you a soda.
Nobody out. Ready now and delivers. Swing.
oh baby, way out in front of that one.
Slow ball down the middle.
Good move. Throw a slow ball. After throwing the heat, the batter will swing early every time.
He comes center and delivers. The swing.
Again out in front of it, and Markey sets him down. Now Rafael Hendricks, he absolutely gobsmacked a home run earlier.
The windup and the throw. Swinging. A bouncing ball. Right to the pitcher. Chucks it to first. That'll
Joella Minotti. Part of the Illuminati.
Take
Oh,
the
she's
snap
closed.
and
That's a bad
throw.
pitch.
Strike one.
Bad pitch
Back
idea with her
Mary.
being closed like
It was
that.
in there.
2 outs. Swing. From the windup, the delivery. Another strike. And it was a left hook.
In my book, a solid left hook is the mark of a good pitcher.
And the count is 0-2. The windup and the pitch. Take a swing. The swing. No, he didn't make it.
Thanks for that lesson on gravity.
Throws it first. This one's gonna get over his head. And it's out of play. Take a swing, why don't ya?
Pablo might have been a case of
Throws it.
just trying to do too much there.
Strike one. They have a runner on second. 2 outs.
Swing! Whoops, sorry. Hey, Slick, swing, why don't
From the windup and the pitch. Another strike.
That's working for us.
Fire. What a pitch, folks.
You gotta be some kind of pitcher to make a ball burst into flames. Phenomenal pitch.
0-2. From the windup, he throws it. Another one down.
That's a
And
one-way
Markey gets
ticket
through
back to
3.
the
We
game.
are halfway through this one.
And this inning is over. Maria's
Bottom of the lineup coming up for the Fishes.
Here's the motion. Here's the pitch. Swinging. Strike one. 0-1. Swing, batter, batter. Swing, batter, batter. From the windup, she delivers. The swing. Foul ball. And the count is 0-2. Hey, batter, 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 batter.
There you go. Square it up, Maria. Good work.
Into the windup. And the pitch. Swinging.
My God.
Third strike. That's it.
That pitcher is merciless.
Swing back no. And from the windup, fires. Swing.
God dang it.
Strike one. And the count is 0-1. Swing, batter, batter. She is ready and delivers. Swing. Pop fly.
And they collide. You saw it coming. You saw it coming. 4-2, 1 down. Top of the lineup due up, Amir Khan. Amir Khan's got a triple.
Here's the windup and the offering.
That's what a good leadoff hitter
And the ball
does.
one.
Gets on base with those triples.
Here's the motion. Fire. Low and inside. Runner on first. 1 out. She kicks. Cuts to the plate. The wing. A bouncing ball.
That might be
That was
2.
a slow roller. Sent him scrambling.
And it's an out.
I know these kids can keep it together.
Amir not known for his wheels.
Pablo. From the windup, fires. Ball 1. Runner on first. 2 outs. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The swing, strike 1. 1-1.
Pretty nice though.
She is ready. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Swing. The target goes up. A 2-1 pitch. The wing. A long fly. She's gonna play it off the wall. Sydney Weber.
2 down.
Takes the stretch, cuts to the plate. The swing, strike 1. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. She is ready, and the throw. That was a ball, and the count is 1-1. From the stretch, the 1-1 pitch.
Uh-oh.
And built it.
You have to think anybody besides Amir Khan Probably going to score from there. Oh, a poor throw.
Scores!
And Amir is driven in.
Next batter.
As the Fishes continue to extend this lead in the top of the
Takes
fourth.
their stretch. Cuts to the plate. Strike one.
You knew I was going to
Runners
swing.
on
You
first
guys
and
watching at
second,
home, you knew I was
2
going
out.
to swing at that. You knew I was going to miss.
Swing.
The double whammy.
Here's the motion. The pitch. Swung on. Strike two. 0-2. Swing, batter.
All right, come on, Tony.
The stretch and the delivery. Struck out.
Can't win 'em all.
Nobody better laugh.
Halfway through the Petra. Takes the stretch. The pitch. The swing. A bunt. He's got it. Throws the ball to first.
Now that's what I call togetherness.
This one's gonna get over his head, and it's out of play.
I kind of felt like we were setting up pretty well there.
From the windup, cuts to the plate. Swing. A bouncing ball down the middle. The throw to first base. Out. Doing good. Debbie Nuggets. He comes center. The delivery. A swing. A long fly. Running back.
Ooh.
Jumps up.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Baseball. That's the run.
All right, well, gave up the home run to Debbie Nagasawa.
That
Makes it
run.
5-4, and now
Unger steps up to bat. The coach calls timeout.
rough going for our supposed ace, but we're gonna bring in a guy who has
Pablo
been
Sanchez steps up
very
to the
good
plate
lately.
now.
The secret weapon is up.
He's ready now. Here's the pitch. The swing. A bouncing ball. That's my sister. Down the middle. Let's go, Purple. That's it. Out.
Really wasn't sure what to do there. Bobby Bulgarian against Pablo.
Set. And the offering. The swing. A bouncing ball.
Smacked right to Amir Khan, who fields it.
Did he just drop the
Markey
ball?
has it, picks it up, and taps the base. So we're through 4. 2 innings left in this one, and the Fishes with a 1-run lead. Ricky Johnson will step up first.
The windup, rose it. Swinging. A long
Oh,
one.
Ricky, that's a good hit.
Get on your horse.
And that'll get down. Ricky using those long legs. Could he get 3 here? I think he will.
Safe.
Oh, no. Ricky's going to get 4, and this lead could get extended right here. Ricky Johnson, and in the park home run. Haven't seen too many of those this season, but aggressive base running here from the Fishes today, leading to some runs.
Here's the pitch. Swing. Hit hard.
Now Dubois puts it over there, and if Dubois gets an inside the park home run, then we've really got a problem here. Look, he's going to get on his horse. He hasn't seen good throwing yet from the center fielder.
He's
No.
caught in a pickle.
No.
And he stumbles.
No!
And
Markey,
that's
you're
out.
crazy, buddy.
Here comes Ashley Weber.
That's on me. Flew too close to the
From the
sun.
windup and the delivery. A swing.
Icarus.
And
Oh,
that's
good catch
out.
over there at third. 2 down. Maria Luna up.
The target goes up. The delivery. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
Maria,
Gotta watch your
pretty
kneecaps
fast
on
in
this
her own
field.
right.
And
Yeah,
the
she's not
punter
going to get gunned
safe.
down there.
And into the windup. Here's the pitch. Swing. A long drive.
And that ball's just going to land.
Oops,
And now,
the
ooh,
wheel
Angela.
fell off. Looks like she tripped.
Oh, Maria, she's going to trip, but she is going to score nonetheless. And Angela Del Vecchio bringing in the insurance run there.
Yeah, get
And now Julia Minotti, Joella Minotti, starting to get teed off on.
She's set. Fire. A swing.
Oh, that just grounded right back to her, though.
That
That was a slow roller. Sent him scrambling.
And that's the end of the inning. So 7-4,
Halfway
2
through
more
the
insurance
inning.
runs. Pablo Sanchez is going to stay on the mound for the Fishes, and he's going to
Ready
continue
now.
to throw
Touch
slow
to the plate.
balls.
Strike one. A sneaky slow ball.
This would be a good time to cinch him with a hook or a crazy pitch.
No outs. He comes center. He throws it. Swing. Foul ball. And the count is 0-2. Weak. The target goes up. Cuts to the plate.
Throwing a bit out
Ball
here.
1, 1-2.
Okay, I'm rooting for the other team.
Hey,
That's
we want a
what I would
bat,
do,
not some broken
but-
ladder,
He's
you
set.
know.
Fires. Strike 3.
Strike 3 for Pablo.
The stretch. The pitch. Swinging.
Rafael Hendricks
Chopper to third.
to
Left
Amir
to
Khan at
center.
short.
Great
Thrown
shot
over to
first.
Markey.
Way to go, Sid.
Makes
Out
the
of there.
play at first. 2 down here in the
Joel
5th.
Edmond
Minotti up.
into the motion. Pitch on the way. A swing. Strike 1.
Nice one. That's what I like to see.
2 out.
We'll put a little bit of natural sunlight in here.
Swing!
The swing. It's fouled back. And the count is 0-2.
Swing! Whoops, sorry. You swing like an old lady in a pretty
He's ready now. He throws it. The wing.
Strike 3 for Pablo. He's putting together a great postseason. He's 3 for 3 today with a home run and 2 singles. Let's see what he can do here against Minotti.
The windup. And the pitch. Strike 1. And the count is 0-1.
Just a tough spot there. Good position or good spotting by Minotti. Whatever. Placement.
From the windup and delivered. The swing.
She gonna do it
Along the
again.
line.
But Pablo just gonna sneak it in there. And folks, that might be 3. And Pablo looking for an insurance run of his own. That's an in-the-park home run for Pablo Sanchez. Got on his horse, and look at him go.
From the windup, the delivery. Swinging. Strike 1.
Swung too late.
Nobody out. Here's the motion and the delivery. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
And it's gonna put a
1
plug.
down, 8-4.
Next batter.
Tony Del Vecchio looking to extend this lead for the Fishes.
From the windup, the delivery. A swing. A blooper
Right in
in
his
foul
wheelhouse.
territory. 1 out. Takes the stretch and the delivery. High ball 1, 1-1. The stretch, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2.
He can't let this pitcher get the best of him.
1-2. The stretch, the 1-2 pitch, the wing.
Nobody.
Ricky Johnson.
2 down, Ricky Johnson up. Ricky had that inside the park home run earlier today.
She is ready. And the throw. Strike 1.
Just good placement there from Minotti as she's starting to pick it up here in the 6th.
Swing. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. She is ready. The 1-1 pitch. That was ball 2. 2-1. She kicks. The delivery. A swing. A bouncing ball.
That little
Crushed
blooper
back to the
sent him
pitcher, but I
running.
think Ricky might be able to outrun this one, and he does.
Okay. She kicks. Pitch on the way. That was a ball.
So Markey
Runner
let
on
that
first.
bases loaded
2 out.
situation get away from him at the start of the game, but
Ready now. The delivery. A swing.
has come around since then.
A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
The runner is safe on second.
A little bit of a fielding snafu out there. Now, Ashley Weber, who has not had a great
Into
postseason.
the windup, and the offering swung on. A bouncing ball.
Well, that one's going to see its way through.
Slow roller.
And that might be enough to score.
Runner
Oh,
is safe on
no,
third.
it's not.
It hits the ground.
Uh-oh.
Oops,
Oh, no.
the wheels fell off. And he's safe.
Okay, so the bases stay loaded. Kind of a mess there and trying to figure out where goes what.
Maria Lewis.
And Maria Luna, what if she hits a home run, folks?
Target goes up. She delivers. The wing.
No.
And pops up. And it's an
So
out.
that'll do it for the 6.
3 left on.
This could be the last half inning of the season.
Sweet. From the windup, cuts to the plate. High ball 1. Nobody out.
Rooting for the other team.
Take a
and
swing,
that's
why
what I
don't
would
ya?
do better. Let's see some action.
Target goes up. And the offering
Swing,
strikes 1.
Hey, Slick, swing, why don't ya?
And when Pablo has got to pitch this season, it has not been
Swing. Hit hard.
the greatest.
He's all over it. Flings it to first.
Oh,
This one's gonna
we
get
shouldn't have
over
done
his
that.
head.
Shouldn't have done that.
And it goes out of play. Runners take 2 bases.
Oh no. Oh.
Petra checks. He winds, fires.
Not some
Swing. That's a foul.
Te voy a mandar fuego.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you?
He comes center. Cuts to the plate.
Don't ya?
Swinging. Looped up. He's under the ball.
Good job.
Makes the basket catch. Scoops it up.
Thanks for that lesson on gravity.
Over to second. Here's the throw home.
Let's go.
Here's the throw to third. This is going to get over his head.
You never seen a
Ball's
guy
out of
miss like
play.
a
All
ball.
runners advance.
You know, maybe it's about time
Hello.
for the optimist.
Sorry about that. Had to take a phone call.
From the stretch.
Scored
and
that
the
run there
delivery.
off the errant throw.
Strike 1.
8-5, 1 down now.
Bet the batter wasn't expecting that.
1 out.
2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1. All for our team.
Takes the stretch and the throw.
Sorry.
A swing. Grounded short. This is a problem for him. And he's safe.
Hey, that's okay.
And
We
goes
can't
out of
even
play.
give the
Runners
ball to
take
the
2
pitcher,
bases.
guys. Come on now. Come on now. Don't let me down the stretch here, okay?
Debbie Nagasawa steps up to bat.
Trying to get something for the team.
Into the motion and the offering. Strike 1. Runner on third. 1 out.
Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you? Shoes untied. Hey, batter. Rock on.
He comes center. The delivery.
We want a batter. Not
Ball
a
1,
batter.
and the count is 1-1.
That might be a bad idea by us.
Hey, batter. Okay, I'm rooting for the other team. If that's all I
Here's
would
the
do
motion.
to
The
say.
1-1 pitch. High ball 2, and the count is 2-1.
Hey, Slick, swing, why don't ya? Hey, better.
From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Swing. Strike 2.
Nice one. That's what I like to see.
And it was the heat.
Think I felt the wind from that pitch all the way over here.
2-2. From the windup and the pitch. Swing. A little doinker. Straight to the pitcher. Chucks it to first. Second out.
2 down. A 3-run game. Timmy Unger at the plate.
Takes the stretch. The delivery. A swing.
Back to Pablo.
Down the middle.
Over to Markey. And that's going to do it. The Fishes
Check out
beat the Giants 8-5. Made it a little closer than I would have liked there at the end. But still,
The Fishes are champions of the city. 8-5.
Unbelievable! Way to go! What a moment, folks! This is one for the memory books. These kids are now champions of the city and ready to move on to the Super Entire Nation Tournament.
Straight from the official BBO field, this is Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch signing off.
We're the city champs, folks. Ricky Johnson says, we came through a lot of adversity this season, but we stuck together. The fans are the real winners here, said Marky Dubois, choking back tears. Oh my God. So the Ultra Grand Championship of the Universe, we will continue on, it would seem, as we will take on the Nutty Bananas. Alright, so that'll be next week then, as we'll move on into the Ultra Grand Championship of the Universe. We are in the Super Entire Nation Tournament, but hey, we are the city champions, okay? Can't take that away from the Fishes. So yeah, we'll be back next, looks like we'll be back next Tuesday, taking on the Nutty Bananas. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, leave a comment, like, do whatever you gotta do. Just enjoy your YouTube experience. We'll be back next Tuesday as we continue on and see if we can win this whole thing with the Super Duper Fishes. Thanks for watching. There's been another video of the Backyard Baseball 97 series.